Okay. Senate will come to order. Members, I ask that we pause for a moment of silent prayer and reflection, and following the prayer, remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Secretary will take the roll.
Senators Abler, Anderson, Bach, Benson, Bigham, Carlson, Chamberlain, Champion, Clausen, Coleman, Swazinski, Dames, Dibble, Dornick, Draheim, Duckworth, Dietzick, Eaton, Eichhorn, Eakin, Fate, Franzen, Friends, Gazelka, Goggin, Herr, Hoffman, Housley, Howe, Ingebritsen, Isaacson, Jasinski, Johnson, Johnson, Stewart, Kent, Kiffmeyer, Klein, Karan, Kunish, Lang, Latz, Limmer, Marty, Matthews, McEwen, Miller, Murphy, Nelson, Newman, Newton, Osmick, Pappas, Port, Pratt, Putnam, Rarick, Rest, Rosen, Rude, Senjum, Tomasoni, Torres Ray, Utke, Weber, Westrom, Uyghur, Wickland.
A quorum is present. Pursuant to Rule 14.1, the following members intend to vote under Rule 40.7. Abler, Anderson, Bach, Carlson, Champion, Clausen, Coleman, Dibble, Dietzick, Eaton, Fatah, Franzen, Gazelka, Housley, Isaacson, Johnson, Stewart, Klein, Latz, Marty, McEwen, Miller, Newman, Newton, Osmick, Pappas, Senjum, Torres Ray, and Wickland. Members will begin with the second order of business, executive and official communications. The following communication was received. Please make note of it, and no action is required. The fifth order of business, reports of committees. Senator Johnson, for a motion to adopt the committee reports.
Mr. President, I move that the committee reports printed in the agenda be adopted.
On the adoption of committee reports, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion prevails. Now where did I go to here? The sixth order of business, second reading of Senate bills. The Secretary will read the Senate files.
Senate file numbers 852 and 3.
Senate files have been given their second reading. Seventh order of business, the second reading of House bills. There are none today, so we'll go to the eighth order of business, introduction and first reading of Senate bills. They are, as referred to on the agenda, with the following change on page 6. Senate File 1082 has been referred to taxes. So the bills listed on today's introduction calendar are given their first reading. Those are Senate Files 1053 through 1138. The ninth order of business, motions and resolutions. We will adopt the author's motion as one motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion prevails. There are some motions for re-referral, and Senator Utke is first. Is he here? Let's go to Senator Karan.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have a motion. I move that Senate File 801 be withdrawn from the Committee on Labor and Industry and Policy and re-referred to the Committee on Housing, Finance, and Policy. Mr. Chair, this is my bill, and I've spoken to both of the other chairs.
Okay, on that motion, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion is adopted. Senator Utke.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, Mr. President. I move that Senate File 904 be withdrawn from the Committee on Health and Human Services, Finance and Policy, and re-referred to the Committee on Human Services, Reform, Finance and Policy. Mr. President, this is my bill, and this is putting it in its proper location, and the chairs know about it.
Okay, on that motion, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion is adopted. Are there any announcements? Without objection, the following senators will be excused from today's session. Chamberlain, Senator Chamberlain. Remaining under the order of business, motions and resolutions, Senator Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, we intend to recess until about 4:30 this afternoon. We have no bills that are going to be coming up. It's only for administrative business. With that, Mr. President, I move that the Senate now recess until the call of the President.
On that motion, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion is adopted. The Senate is in recess to the call of the President.
you.